Boys, we just found out a good coin method. Now, not gonna say this works every time. This is a good coin method. It really is a good coin method. You can make tons of coins off of this. Tons. So, basically what you want to do, the combine sets are up, okay? They're up in price, and training is up as well. Wish training was down, because this would make this 10 times better. Anyway, here's the method. Go over to the auctions, and go to combine. I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know what people are figuring out. The combine cards are up in price, though, because they got the boosts. So, go to, let's check combine, and then check who's the most expensive. Chris Johnson's definitely not it. I already checked him. He was very, very cheap. He was the cheapest one. Yeah, Chris Johnson. And then you scroll down, look. Cam Newton, 280. Justin Simmons, 280. Byron Jones, 2... I mean, that's mine for 290. You can sell him for 290. Julio is up there at nearly 290 or 286. Where's TJ Hawkinson? I don't think I've seen TJ Hawkinson. And then we got Orlando Brown as well. So let's check these guys. There's not even TJ Hawkinson up here. So if you could probably do TJ Hawkinson right now, sell him off for 300K. And, you know, this is a real... Like, look, Orlando Brown. I don't really recommend doing him, though. Let's take a while to sell. But you could do Hawkinson. Hawkinson, you could probably get away with selling him for 300. I really like Byron Jones right now because his power-up's like 6,000. But anyway. So, you sell his power-up for 6,000. His card for 290,000. And here's what you could do. So 94 95s. You want to buy 95s at 100,000 coins. Okay? Go to Backyard Ballers, and I know it's going to be a little challenging to snipe these cards, maybe, at 100K. Because, look, the market's just flooded with cards here. But I won't even worry about going for Tyreek Hill. Just go for Jason Kelce, because he's newer, he's going to be pulled more. But yeah, look, oh my gosh, 93, holy cow, this is a great buy. We didn't get it. If you can get Jason Kelce for that much, like 95K, that is perfect. That is literally perfect. But try to get Jason Kelce for 100K or less. That is what you want to snipe him at. And it's going to be a little... Okay, here's one for 95. We're probably not going to get it because my game is running really slow. Yep, we're definitely not getting it. I just screwed up on it twice. But yeah, if you can get Jason Kelce for 100K, and you never know, the CPU sometimes does post the cards for really, really cheap. Like 102 is still not bad. That's still not bad. Honestly, buy him for even 102. But try and get him for 100K or less, because that's going to be 300K. You make the set, you sell him off for 296 combined before tax. Man, I really wish we could get one of these Jason Kelce's for freaking 90-something K. That's a huge deal. Because if you make him for if you make Jason Kelce for 270 and you sell him off for, so you're pretty much breaking even after tax if you get these cards for 90K a piece. So this is definitely a way you can make cheap training again. It's a way you can make cheap training again. I don't know how I want to approach this. There's a few ways I was thinking about approaching it. Now, the one way was every time you do this. So I'm down. I spent about 300K on the set, and we're going to get 200. So whatever 296K after taxes, which is about 266. So we are down currently like 35K. And what we could do is open this 93 plus backyard brawlers, and whatever we get is going to be our profit. So if we pull a 93, we're going to profit about 15K. If we pull a 94, we're going to profit 30 to 40K. If we pull a 95, we're going to profit like 50 to 60K. And if we pull an LTV, that's just huge. So I'm going to open it. I'm going to show you guys what we get. Probably a 93, but you know, whatever. Yep, we get a 93. So 93 Andrew Thomas. And he sells for 55,000 coins. So if we're only losing 35K, but we're selling them, we're getting 50K after tax, boom, we made a 15K profit. Now, I know it's not much. I know it is not much. But you can get really lucky on some of these. Like, trust me, if you pull even a 94, that's still going to be like a 40K profit. So keep that in mind. That is still going to be a 30 to 40K profit on a 94. A 95 profit, and even if you pull an LTD, that's just huge, because you basically just made yourself 200,000 coins or more. I mean, it's pretty darn good. So obviously you might have to wait a little bit for Byron Jones to sell, because I know these cards might be a little flooded onto the market because people are trying to do the same probably method I'm trying to do. Yeah, you just keep doing this. I mean, look, Andrew Thomas already sold. Yeah, this is my Byron Jones here for 290. This one for 280 is going to get bought here very soon. But if you check like the past hour for Byron Jones, he's been selling it all at 280 or above. So I mean, even if we were to undercut him and put him at 280, we would still profit. I did the Ed Too Tall Jones method. The Ed Too Tall Jones method, or the old, or not the Ed Too Tall Jones method, but the J Money Good method. Do I think it's worth it? If you're really desperate for coins, do it. I thought it was a really good way of making coins, despite the amount of time it takes. Because I did make like 250 to 300,000 coins, but that took 3 hours. This is probably something you can do, and I mean, even if you can get Jason Kelsey for 95, that's still going to be really good. If you get him for 95K, I mean, that's still going to be around that 280 mark, 285. I mean, so the cheapest training you're going to find is obviously under the backyard brawlers. Check 94s, 95s, and you want to snipe 95s at the price I gave you. 70K, that's actually a really good buy. I'm not going to buy it though. Yeah, let's check, Rising Stars. 109, okay, so these are definitely up. Boom, 100K right here. I might have to restart my app because it's running really slow. Yeah, it's running really slow. Yeah, if you make him for 300 and you sell him for 290 with his power up at 6K, I mean, add that on, it's 296. So if you can make him for that, cheap, well, it's not really cheap, but you get the point, Hey, we got Jason Kelsey for 99. Am I tweaking or did Byron Jones sell? I have no clue if he sold or not. Not answering the call. Not answering the call. 104. See, a little. Oh my gosh, I thought we got that. It's really hard to snipe when the freaking game's running just slow as a damn snail. Yeah, I mean, it is running super, super duper slow. I mean, even at 72 isn't even that bad. You could probably lazy sell it for a good amount, actually. I don't know. I just wish the CPU would post a bunch for like 95K for Jason Kelsey. That'd be real nice. Ow. Bro, this is cap. There is not no freaking only 7 Jason Kelseys. That's cap. That's some cap. Hey, what's up, Leficity? I'm doing pretty good. So pretty much, it's just the 94 Combine stuff since the cards are up. I'll show you real quick. Hold on. Okay. So, it's just the 94 Combine cards. So, hold on. You're going to have to do a little bit of sniping. Oh, it probably won't take you that long, but it's basically making the cheap training. So, okay, buying these at 80... Okay, if these were 80K... No, that's still bad. Never mind. Let me go 96, 97. So, these prices are up just because they got the boost. So, pretty much... You see here, so CJ2K, he's obviously one that you don't want to do. Cam Newton and Julio are like 270. Byron Jones, though, he's like you can probably sell him for 290. His power up's like 6K. You could do somebody like Justin Simmons or somebody like TJ Hawkinson, who I don't even think's on the market right now. If he is, yeah, you could probably do TJ Hawkinson as well. You want to snipe the 95 backyard brawlers at 100K. So then, if you were to make somebody like Byron Jones, you sell him at like 290. You sell his power for 6,000. It's 296, and then you got the tax obviously. So you're only going to lose about like 30K. And then with that 19K training you get from it, you just roll it into the 93 plus backyard ballers thing. Right now I'm not having the best luck sniping though, because my game is running really slow. Man, I don't know why training really hasn't dropped, though, if I'm being honest. I mean, you figure a ton of people are opening these reels, and you figure training would go down, but this is just how it started last week. Yeah, I mean, like, I was honestly just finding Jason Kelsey fine for 100K just like a couple minutes ago. Now he's freaking ruined. There's like there's literally no way there's 6 of them up here. Like, is the market just like weird? I really haven't done any of the rerolls today, just because I haven't felt like risking coin. And plus, training is up, so. I mean, I think we know now to just buy training the night before the backyard ballers come out. I don't know how there's only 6 of him up here. It just doesn't make sense. It really just doesn't make sense. Like, bro, how is there only like 18 Tyreek Hills? There's no way. Like, the market must be messed up. Okay. I'm just waiting on my Byron Jones to sell. If this stops working, then you could try going to 92s to 93 backyard ballers. Try to get those for 50 or less. That's something you could do. Is if the 95s aren't working out for you, you could try sitting on the 93s, getting them at 50K, which will take a little bit longer probably, but it'll probably be a lot easier to snipe them, maybe. I have not tried pulling for the LTDs at all, so. I did do J Money Good's Team of the Week method, and I made a solid like 250, 300K profit. To be honest, I think it's a mid method. I think it's a good way to make coins for some people that are just desperate to make coins. Like, it literally took me like 2.5, 3 hours to make one Ultimate Legend. It was brutal. It was brutal. I mean, the rerolls, the Team of the Week rerolls were fine for me. I mean, I was pulling 92s left and right, but man, it was brutal just buying all the cards. It was brutal. I'm not really seeing nothing that's really working for coin methods right now. I mean, that method I just gave, I mean, it's working, but it's like, it definitely takes some time because for some reason the market's just all messed up. Like, the 95s are up tremendously. Like, if you think of last week when we had backyard brawlers, backyard ballers, they were down in price. Like, Tyreek Hill was down to like 90K, now he's just sitting at 100. Like, I don't know what happened to make the cards' prices just not drop. I'm genuinely just confused on this whole promo. I'm really, really confuzzled. Okay, so these aren't even popping for 50. Like, I've seen a couple, but I can't even get them. So I'm, like, really considering whether this method's even worth doing or not. I mean, like, I just don't have the time to sit here this long to freaking snipe for cards. I mean, like, seriously, like... Auction 1. What? Oh, wait, yeah, I did buy Jason Kelsey. Well, I don't know what the heck to do with this. You know, it's going to be a huge risk, but I'm going to do it anyway. I may lose freaking 100 or like 90, 100K. I don't really care. We're going to roll into this 87 plus. I doubt we'll pull anything good, but let's just try to do something. I haven't really opened these reels at all. Let's see if they're any good. And we started off with a terrible 87. I mean, just atrocious 87. I don't expect anything good, but I expect not to pull all 87s. Kyle Long. So they gave the Long brothers cards. Cool. Kyle Long, bro. Oh, man. What a card. So they just swapped the positions of everybody then? Like, they gave Chris Long a right guard when he usually plays, like, what, left end? Right end? They put Kyle Long there instead. They did the same with Diggs, same with pretty much everybody. My question, though, is why did Nick Bosa and Joey Bosa not get a card? That's what I'm not understanding. Is why did they not get a card? Why? Like, bro, Nick Bosa, like, what? Are they not brothers? Like, I swear they are brothers, but are they, like, how? How do they not get cards? Nick Bosa is probably arguably a top, I don't want to say top 3. I feel like I'm pushing it at that point, but maybe top 5 edge rusher. Like, he's really good. Like, Joey Bosa's still, no, Joey Bosa's not as good as he used to be, but he's still good. I mean, like, these rerolls just, I don't know what to think about them. Bro, my Byron Jones is taking forever to sell. At this 290 mark, watch him just, yeah, like, that's my freaking Byron Jones up there for 290. So, like, I think this method will work. I just think it takes a little bit of time. And it's definitely a big boom or bust method. That's one thing I've noticed is that it's really big boom or big bust. Like, you could pull a 93 and it's kind of disappointing when you pull a 93. I'm not going to lie. Like, yes, you still make 10 to 15K profit from it. But, like, it's really disappointing when you go through and you're on, like, the filter for, like, 10 minutes searching for these cards. Like, you're really hoping to get a 95. Because a 95 will make you, like, 60, 70K? 50 at minimum? Which isn't even bad. I mean, 50K for a card isn't bad. So, like, I mean, I'm just really upset that the training isn't down in price. Of course, they had to do this when training was just being a little butthole. 103, 104. Those aren't bad prices. I mean, honestly, if you still buy these at 103, that still isn't even that bad. If I'm being honest, like, you could buy these for 103 and get away with it. You'd spend 309 and, like I said, 296,000 tax, 266, 309 minus 266. Okay, why did it? So you'd be losing 43,000 coins if you bought them for 103. So honestly, yeah, you could buy these at 103 and get away with it. You really could buy these at 103 and get away with it. Because that'd be like, what, 42,000 coins a loss for that training? So you would get, yeah, I mean, you honestly could do that. You really could. You could buy these at 103 and get away with it. Because even if you still pull a 93, you'd still profit like 5K, which is kind of stupid, but, you know, whatever. Alright, let's go get my Jason Kelsey. And I mean, here's the thing. If you pull limited, that is huge. If you pull limited, you're going to profit like 200 plus thousand coins. It's going to be rare to do, though. I will say it is going to be rare to do. Leficity, bro. I seen you in J Money stream today. Freaking. So you pulled an LTD on your second pack, my guy? That's freaking wild. Pretty sure it was you in the stream. Okay, these are. I think even if you still buy these at 105, it's you could still get away with buying them at 105. You would like break even on a 93. Can I click on the card? Holy cow. Oh, this is so slow. Jesus. Alright, like, this is the hard part about sniping, is that, like, when your game is just this bad, This is why sometimes I wish I had a next-gen console, because I'd be able to freaking... My game would run so much more smoother and faster. It's not even funny. Jesus, it's just taking forever to, like, what the hell is my input speed? Like, it's gotta be slow. Holy freaking cow. Heck no, bro. Bro, holy cow. Like, do I gotta, like, hard reset and back all the way out?